Well, bless your heart, y'all. Let me tell you about Bennie, our resident broody hen. She's as southern as sweet tea and pecan pie on a Sunday afternoon. As the saying goes, even a hen knows when to cackle, and Bennie surely knows how to make her presence known around these parts. She struts through the barnyard like she owns it, her feathers ruffled just so, with a twinkle in her eye that could charm the stripes off a possum. Bennie ain't your average hen. No, sir. She's got personality, and enough sass to make a gator blush. When Bennie sets her mind on something, ain't no force of nature gonna change it. And what Bennie's set her mind on lately is hatching a whole passel of chicks. Now bless her heart, she's been sitting on those eggs for weeks, as stubborn as a mule in a mud bog. She clucks and fusses, fluffs and turns those eggs like they're made of gold. We all know those eggs are as empty as a politician's promises, but try telling that to Bennie. She gives you a look that could curdle milk. She's a sight to behold, our Bennie, a whirlwind of feathers and determination in a world of clucking chaos. And we wouldn't have her any other way. She's the heart and soul of our barnyard, our very own Southern Belle. Now, Bennie, bless her heart, has a way with the fellas. The roosters especially are smitten with her. They flock around her, puffing out their chests, crowing their hearts out, trying to win her favor. But Bennie, she ain't easily swayed. She gives them a side eye that would wilt a sunflower and goes back to tending her precious and empty eggs. One rooster, a strapping young fella named Randy, decided he'd try a different tactic. He brought Bennie a juicy worm, figuring that would win her over. Well, Bennie took one look at that worm, squawked like the devil was at her tail feathers, and pecked poor Randy right on the nose. He ran off, squawking himself, and hasn't been seen near Bennie since. Another rooster, a sly old bird named Clyde, tried to trick Bennie. He snuck up on her while she was napping, hoping to swap her empty eggs for some fertile ones. He figured she'd be none the wiser. But Bennie, she's got eyes like a hawk, even when she's dozing. She woke up with a start, saw what Clyde was up to, and chased him all over the barnyard, squawking like a banshee. The other animals just watched the whole spectacle, shaking their heads and chuckling. It's all in a day's work in our barnyard, filled with Bennie's antics and the rooster's attempts to impress her. Bennie, she's the queen bee, and everyone knows it. Now, Bennie's maternal instincts are as strong as a hurricane in a hurricane season. She's determined to hatch those eggs, come hell or high water. So she's taken to sneaking eggs from other hens' nests. She's slicker than a greased pig at a county fair, I tell you. One day she snuck into Martha, our Rhode Island Red's nesting box, and swiped 2 of her eggs. Martha, she's a good-natured soul, but even she has her limits. She chased Bennie all over the coop, squawking bloody murder. But Bennie, she's quick as a whip, and she managed to escape with her prize. Another time she tried to steal an egg from Mabel, our barred rock. Now Mabel, she's a no-nonsense kind of gal. She caught Bennie red-handed, so to speak, and pecked her right on the tail feathers. Bennie squawked and ran off, but not before dropping the stolen egg. It cracked on the coop floor, making a mess that would make a preacher curse. Bennie's egg-stealing escapades are the talk of the barnyard. The other hens are keeping a close eye on their nests, and the roosters are just shaking their heads in amusement. Bennie, she's a force of nature, and we all just have to stand back and watch the show. Now don't think for a minute that Bennie doesn't have a softer side. She's got her circle of trust, a flock of hens who've known her since she was a chick. They understand her, bless their hearts. They know she means well, even when she's driving everyone crazy with her broodiness. There's Lucy, a sweet little buff Orpington, always willing to lend a listening ear to Bennie's woes. And there's Ethel, a feisty little Americana who's always ready to defend Bennie, even if she doesn't always agree with her. And then there's Agnes, a wise old Rhode Island Red, who's seen it all and offers Bennie sage advice, even if Bennie doesn't always take it. They gather around Bennie, clucking softly, preening her feathers, sharing stories of the barnyard. They know Bennie's heart is in the right place, even if her head's sometimes in the clouds. They're her rock, her support system, the family she's chosen. In the midst of all the barnyard chaos, these hens offer Bennie a haven, a place where she can be herself without judgment. They're a reminder that even the broodiest hen needs a little love and understanding. They're the salt of the earth, these hens, and they make our barnyard a better place. Now, you might think a broody hen ain't got much to teach us about life. But you'd be wrong, bless your heart. Bennie, she's got a wisdom all her own. She's a reminder that sometimes you just gotta follow your heart, even if it leads you down a path that's a little bit crazy. Bennie teaches us about perseverance, about sticking to your guns, even when the whole world's telling you you're wrong. She sits on those empty eggs with the determination that would make a mountain climber blush. She shows us the power of hope, the belief that something good is gonna happen, even when there's no evidence to support it. Bennie's also a reminder that it's okay to be different. She doesn't fit in with the other hens, with their constant laying and their fussing over chicks. She's got her own rhythm, her own way of doing things, and that's all right. In fact, it's what makes her special. Bennie's a character, that's for sure, but she's also a teacher, a guide, a beacon of hope in a world that's often too focused on the practical and the mundane. She reminds us to embrace our quirks, to follow our dreams, and to never give up hope, even when the odds are stacked against us. Now Bennie, she's got southern charm in spades. She's got that slow, sweet drawl, that twinkle in her eye, that ability to make you feel like you're the only one in the world who matters. She's got that southern hospitality, always willing to share her food, her space, her time, even if she's a little bit possessive of her eggs. She's got that southern grit, that ability to weather any storm, to come out the other side stronger than ever. She's faced down foxes, hawks, and even a rogue possum, and she's still standing, prouder than ever. Bennie's also got that southern sense of humor, that ability to find the funny side of any situation. She's always got a quip, a comeback, a way of making you laugh, even when you're feeling down. Bennie's a reminder that southern charm ain't just about manners and politeness. It's about a way of life, a way of looking at the world, a way of treating others with kindness and respect. It's about finding the joy in the everyday, the beauty in the ordinary, the strength in the face of adversity. Well, y'all, that's Bennie in a nutshell. She's a broody hen with a heart of gold, a southern belle with a mind of her own. She's a reminder that life's too short to be anything but yourself, to follow your dreams, and to never give up hope. She's taught us about perseverance, about hope, and about the importance of being true to yourself. She's shown us that southern charm can be found in the most unexpected places, and that even a broody hen can teach us valuable life lessons. So next time you're feeling down, remember Bennie. Remember her unwavering determination, her infectious laugh, her zest for life. And remember that even in the midst of chaos, there's always a reason to smile. As they say down south, even a rooster knows when to crow. And Bennie, she's crowing about the beauty of life, the joy of friendship, and the power of being your true, authentic self. And that's a lesson we can all take to heart.
Say goodbye, girls. Remember to hit those like, subscribe, and share buttons if you would. And remember, Jesus is the real MVP, so have a blessed week. And until next time, have a clucking good time.